Hello and welcome back to my channel. Today's weekly energy reading is going to be for the week of September 14th through the 20th. I'm going to be using the Oracle of the Seven Energies deck today, and I'm going to just do a single card pull to give us the message that we need to take into our week. I'm going to just give you a little background on this deck. I'm going to read the intro to the guidebook so that you know a little bit more about the deck. All right. The 7 is a sacred number with great significance in multiple cultures and belief systems throughout history. In many countries, folklore maintains that the seventh son of a seventh son will have magical powers. The Christian Bible is full of references to the number 7, such as the 7 sacraments, the 7 parables of Jesus, and the 7 Psalms of David. Hinduism speaks of 7 higher worlds and 7 underworlds. When Buddha was born, he took 7 steps. Creation stories frequently reference the power of the number 7. The Christian God created the world in 7 days. The Aztecs traced their origin to the place of 7 caves from which the 7 tribes emerged to populate the world. In Cherokee mythology, the first animals and plants were asked to stay awake for 7 nights, and the first woman gave birth to a new child every 7 days. The significance of the number 7 can be seen in our everyday lives as well. Many calendar systems are based on a 7-day week, among them the Gregorian calendar, which most of the world uses today, the Jewish lunar calendar, the Bengali Luni solar calendar, and the Baha'i solar calendar. There are 7 musical notes. All the cells in our body are said to be replaced every 7 years. Adults can store 7 numbers in their short-term memories. 7 is also popularly believed to be a lucky number, which is why on a slot machine, 777s signify a jackpot. The most common understandings of the chakra system acknowledges 7 energy centers that exist in the subtle field of the human body. Okay, so that's a little bit about the power of 7. All right, so let's take a look at what Spirit has for us for this week. My guardian angels, spirit guides, loving angels of light, what do we need to know at this time going into the week of September 14th? Broken open. Well, intuitively, I am feeling like we are all broken open at this time with everything that's been going on with not just the virus, but with political just the unrest, it's just been such a difficult time for so many. I feel like we're all broken open. We're feeling so much, so many ways right now. I'm going to read from the guide what is the significance of this card, Broken Open. Okay, there are situations in life when you see the value of loss, grief, and a broken heart. Yet it's not the pain or loss itself that must be the focus of your attention here. No, not even the story of what happened. The details surrounding what has brought you to your knees is as important as what results from the experience. Can you see that this situation has broken you wide open, enabling you to have an even greater capacity for love, compassion, empathy, and understanding? You cannot be the same person as before. The only way forward is to move through it without resistance or manipulation, without attempting to bargain with unseen forces, because none of your usual fallbacks can put you back together again. If you do fall prey to self-absorption or self-pity, it will just make it harder to get to the next gradual phase leading to relief. Yet even if you are prolonging the inevitable, you will get there eventually. The gift is in accepting who you've become as a consequence of integrating this difficult experience and allowing yourself to be more than you were. This wisdom comes at a high price, but the value of your experience of moving through and to the other side is unsurpassed. Love the you that is the result of being broken open by life's challenges and lessons. It's so true. When we're presented with challenges, with heartbreak, with just trauma, things that shake us to our core, it does present an opportunity if we recognize it. It does present an opportunity for us to grow spiritually. But we must recognize that. If we don't recognize that as an opportunity, we can slip into places that we really should not go. So what Spirit is asking us to do is to recognize this as an opportunity to be better, to love more, to have more compassion. You know, even for the people that we feel disdain for, you know, the people that, or the person or people that we perceive as causing us this pain. We have to somehow get to the place where we can see something about the person, even if it's the smallest thing. I mean, I understand how difficult that is. Sometimes people do such horrific things, and you can't even fathom what good thing, you know, that you could get out of that situation or out of that, you know, this person that does these things. But we're being asked to try our best to find a place of peace within us, to grow forward. That is going to help us to heal and to expand our conscious, and for our souls to grow. Wow, it's deep. It's really deep. And on that note, I wanted to also address something that I've gotten some messages, personal messages from more than a few that are about this. And I wanted to address it. And it's about how to deal with your inner feelings after making decisions that may have negatively impacted yourself or others. It's a really tough place to be when you come to a realization that you've made a really, I hate to say a bad decision, but because all things that you do are for learning purposes. Every decision you make, whether there's a good outcome or a bad outcome, is an opportunity to learn and grow. But when we've made decisions that negatively impact others, it can bring feelings of guilt. Some people, it will bring feelings of sometimes they will act out in negative ways, like doubling down, even though they may know deep in their hearts that they're not right. They're not acting in the right way. So I wanted to pull a card for that situation as well. Spirit, what can you offer us? What message can you offer us if we've made decisions that have negatively impacted others? All right, a powerful move. Powerful move. Let's see what's the notes on that one. The time for rest is over. Change is in the air. This is a powerful time when deliberate action is needed to move your intentions out of the realm of thought and into the material, from ideas into action. How do you approach your relationship to the invisible world as it influences the visible? Do you see the relationship? Do you recognize yourself as a unique, whole, and worthy being who has a special place in the world, whose offerings are valuable, and whose life has meaning? You are a mighty co-creator, so step into that power and see your intentions manifest in the world. Real positive change is possible when you make choices from an authentic sense of self and take a conscious step toward your dreams. To take steps toward your intended experience, start first with the way that you think. Let curiosity be the focus now and display a willingness to discover new things instead of confirming your past expectations. Be open, be clear about your motives and desires, and set your intention. Then step into the magic just waiting for you to claim it. Traveling, moving, flowing, flying, whatever describes the changes in your life. Know that these are called for now. Act with thoughtfulness and awareness, and remember to be true to yourself. What is called for now is doing the thing that needs to be done. All will be better than well. Okay. So, with regards to how to go forward, make a powerful move. That powerful move might be admitting that you've made a mistake. And it might mean admitting it outwardly to someone, or it may mean just to yourself. That's really the most important place, is admit to yourself that you may have made a decision that wasn't wise, but in admitting it to yourself, go forward. It's going to be a powerful move for you to do that kind of course correction. And it will not only help yourself, but it will help the collective energy. And if others are involved who have been affected, and if you can make that powerful move of actually owning what you've done and communicating it directly, then let that be your powerful move. But the most important thing is that you make the admission to yourself. And it's not about guilt. You need to get past the guilt, because guilt, yes, it's there to let you know that you may not have done something quite right. It is built in so that we know that we've got something that we haven't quite done in the right way. But you're not supposed to hold on to that. It's an indicator. It's an alert, like when something is just alerting you that, oh, you've got mail or your cell phone battery is going down. There's an alert. Well, guilt. Oh, there's an alert. It's letting you know that's your inner guidance system, letting you know, maybe I didn't quite handle that right. Maybe I didn't quite say that right. Or maybe I didn't do what I should have done. Maybe I didn't act the way I should have acted. So do the next right thing by course correction. Admit to yourself, and then go the next step. Make a powerful move. And not just admit to your error, but correct and move forward. That's the most important, powerful move you can make. Move forward and do better. All right. I hope everyone has a really good week. Keep focusing on the positives. Do your best. Namaste.